Appearance is such a powerful thing, and is such an important part of who we are today. But have you ever asked yourself why we care so much about our appearance? Why is how we look so important? And why does the world we live in today value our appearance as much, if not more than, many other important qualities, such as kindness and intelligence? Why is what we wear and how we look such a huge part of our current lifestyle? Why do we choose to focus on what's on the outside rather than what's on the inside? And what kind of messages are we putting out to our future generations? Research states that clothes invade the body and the brain, putting the wearer into a different psychological state. It has long been known that clothing affects how we perceive ourselves, as well as how others see us. And our appearance matters so much to us because we believe that physical attractiveness is one dimension on which society is fundamentally organized. Our cultural preoccupation with our appearance is not simply a narcissistic tendency, but may in part reflect our striving for social standing in society. Though your appearance is not everything, how you view yourself can have positive results. Self-evaluation of one's own physical attractiveness may be related to self-esteem based on common patterns of brain activity. How we view ourselves, as well as how others view us, has a huge effect on how we act and how we present ourselves to the world. And our beliefs about our physical appearance influence not only how we act in society, but has a huge effect on how we present ourselves and how we decide what constitutes a model society in our world. Research shows that physical attractiveness is tied to the concept of privileged and favored social treatments. People care about their appearance because it is tied to their perceptions of their social status. And their beliefs about their appearance influence not only their perceptions of their social class, but also their subsequent attitudes towards equality. Clothing is extremely powerful and has a huge effect on how we act and how we present ourselves in the world. Enclothed cognition, which is the effect of clothing on the cognitive process, is a good example of how clothing can affect us, for it shows that what you wear can transform you into another state of mind. But what really is beauty? Research states that regardless of culture, there seem to be the same patterns of brain activity related to viewing something you find beautiful. We have learned that when it comes to facial attractiveness, there are special features and biologically based factors that guide our assessment of beauty. Sometimes people hook their self-worth on their appearance, tying beauty to their perceptions of themselves. We compare how we think we look to how other people look, and we make a decision as to whether we are much better or much worse. That being said, scientists are still trying to figure out what makes things and people beautiful. In a way, it's like asking whether your vision of red is the same as someone else's, for there's simply no way to know for sure. As a society, we need to view beauty and appearance openly and without judgment. In today's world, we live in a way that in order to be beautiful, one must fit into the perfect label and idea of beauty, one that is created by society, but not for society. What I mean by this is that the standard definition of beauty that we use and see today has not benefited us in any way, but has only limited our capabilities and has dimmed our fire. So as the future generation, and the ones who have the power to change the world, we need to stand up and change the ideas of beauty. We need to light our fire. So how can we light our fire? How can we change what has become the norm? How can we deviate from the standards and break away from the stereotypes and the expected? That is our job as the next generation. We need to change how we think about beauty, and we need to put more focus into important qualities, such as kindness and intelligence, and less on how we look. And if we do this, then we will be able to live in a world where we have freedom of expression and where we will not be judged by how we look. We will not be judged by other people for how we are presented and how we present ourselves. And if we do this, then we will be able to light the fire within each of us, the fire of appearance. Thank you.